Football podcast with Sarah Dardasha.
How much are you paid?
England versus Spain. No, is that the final?
The one coming up.
Oh, this Sunday, England versus Spain. What's your prediction?
My prediction is Spain will win.
How? What will the score be?
I think it'll be 2-1.
Do you think we should do away with penalties with extra time and just go straight to penalties?
No.
Some people are saying it's a waste of time doing a 2-half, 15 minutes. Just get on with it.
No. I think you should have the extra time. The extra time gives fair time for the players to show their techniques and
but they haven't scored if they haven't done it in 90 minutes. What's an extra half an hour going to do?
This is exactly if you say you're going to play for 15 minutes. That's your chance. You score or nothing. You get to wait for the opportunity, like techniques, running from one side to another, passing the ball. There's so much.
There's so many football techniques.
There's so many football techniques that you can use and have within that half an hour, rather than just penalties, which can be down to luck, really. How many good footballers have you seen missing penalties?
Yeah, but it's the pressure. Who can take the pressure of a penalty?
Yeah, it's not just the pressure. I think it's luck sometimes. You could really miss it, and it's only like once. But a game you're playing, and you are trying your best. And
I really enjoy watching penalties. I think it's one of the most exciting spectacles in sport. Is the nerve-wracking moment when someone steps up, put the ball on the spot, and then the psychology. Do you know how Jordan Pickford, the England goalkeeper, prepares to save a penalty?
No.
On his water bottle, he has written down what every opposition player does when they take a penalty. Like, this guy goes to the left, this guy goes down the middle. So while they're coming up, he reads it on his water bottle. So he knows what they're going to do, or what they've done previously.
Is this cheating?
Where in the rules does it say you can't write on your water bottle?
Is it like when you go to an exam and write things in your hand? Or is it not considered as... Shouldn't it be based on your memory?
Nowhere in the rules does it say you can't do that. Oh. But at the very cutting edge of sport, people will go to these lengths.
But I think that's when you go wrong as well, because you have expectations of one side, that player will play this or that, and then this player does the complete opposite, and you miss your chance.
In a penalty shootout, no one expects the keeper to save it. But if he can save 1 out of the 5, like Jordan Pickford did in the quarter-final, that can be enough to win the game. In elite sport, giving yourself a 1% extra chance of winning can be what will win you the match.
Who do you think the best team so far?
The best team has been Spain, and they're in the final.
I think they played really well against the French team. Hard luck. The French team, they considered to be one of the strong teams, aren't they? And we watched the match, and I think the Spanish team done really, really well. And that youngest player, Yamal
is 16. Yeah. He'll be 17 before the final. His birthday's the day before, I think.
Good for him. If we keep up with this, because we need some new players. Ronaldo's getting old. That's it. It's his last chance. He's not playing for Spain, I know, but as in, we need some new, international footballers, new stars. Exactly. We should give the opportunity for new starters.
Some people say that it's harder to win the Euros than win the World Cup. Oh, here comes what country is this? This Turkish coffee. Thank you very much.
Do you know the Turkish team lost to who in the Euros?
What is it? Europe? UEFA football.
Yeah. Who did they lose to?
Holland.
The Netherlands.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we're testing your knowledge.
And then it could have been Turkey, England. If Turkey
it could have been Turkey, England.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
England. I'm not sure.
England beat Holland, so now they're in the final.
Yes.
But it could
Yeah.
have been
On
Turkey.
It could have been Turkey.
Yes.
Should have been. Nice Greek coffee. I like to call it a Greek coffee.
Yeah, I know.
Same thing. Where's my
Muffin is
Turkish
coming.
muffin?
Yeah,
Is it coming?
It's not Turkish muffin. The last time we had it with the pot, no? I think it's still hot.
With a what?
With the... What do you call it?
In the traditional way?
Pot.
Greek.
A brick. Yeah.
Yeah, do you think it's harder to win the Euros than it is to win the World Cup? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I don't know. What do you think?
It's the same amount of matches, and there's no rubbish teams in there.
There's no rubbish
Like
teams.
Saudi and all these, you know.
Oh, you call these rubbish teams. Look what Saudi did to Messi. They scored in that game, what, 4?
Now that he's playing in Saudi. Well, in the World
Is
Cup.
Messi playing there? No,
Is he? No,
Ronaldo is not Messi.
Okay, Ronaldo. That's right.
But
he went
they
to
did
Saudi.
win. They did.
Oh
they did
yeah,
win,
yeah, in the World Cup. That's right.
They
That
won,
you're
so
right.
you can't call them rubbish.
I know.
Sorry.
But
Like even a team that might not be famous with football can win a match. So is it down to luck or is it down to what? Luck.
that's a good point. I think the whole of world football is improving now. There's no more really easy matches. Oh, I've lost half my muffin. I'm going to eat it anyway.
So
It'll be alright.
I don't know. What sport do you prefer? Football or boxing in one?
To watch or to play?
To watch.
Boxing, like other combat sports, it can finish at any minute. That's like the excitement of penalties. One penalty miss and that's probably it, over. In boxing, one punch can end the fight, even if you're losing, even if you're a mile behind on points. So boxing does have that sort of unique element. But things like the World Cup that only happen every 4 years and there's a build up to it, and the World Cup final, and the amount that it means to people because they're playing for their country, you can't really you can't equate that. But as a standalone spectacle, I think at times boxing can be more exciting.
But don't you think boxing is more violent than football and could cause head injuries?
So what?
Like,
It-
is that to do with human nature that they like to watch fights?
Yeah, we
They like
want
watch,
to see a fight. We want to see who wins. Even on the football pitch, they have a fight when they're not meant to, and they get told off because they can't settle it on the pitch.
How do you link wars in countries to a sport?
Well,
Fighting
we
in wars.
used to live in tribes, and it's in our nature to fight for territory or whatever it is. You might as well do it in a safe environment with a medical team available. But even football, heading the ball, is causing footballers problems later in life. They're getting dementia. They're trying to ban heading the ball at younger ages in junior football because it can be dangerous. And even boxing, I think you can do a lot of training that doesn't involve full-on sparring and trying to knock each other out. And it's more
in
beneficial.
training,
yeah.
the boxing.
In training. Obviously, when the match comes, you go for it, but you're not going to have a match every day. Like football, they play once a week. You don't have a boxing match every week, or generally not.
As a previous boxer yourself, would you say it had an impact on your health?
I hope not.
You don't think you're a bit like lost with a broken nose?
I can breathe through a nose, and that was kickboxing. That was K1, not even boxing. But I think in the long run, the benefit outweighs the cost. You're going to get injured if you play any sport. I think people get a broken leg in football more often than you get a broken nose in boxing.
Yeah, it can happen. It's only like a few sips and it's finished now.
And that was a quick Turkish coffee.
It's nice. A sip of water and a sip of coffee.
They bring the water, no, even though we've got this.
This comes with the coffee.
You get it free.
To rinse your mouth after you have had the coffee.
Have your rest of the muffin.
I will, but do put in the comments, guys, who do you think is going to win, who played well, and who was your favourite player in the Euros.
Ronaldo.
Yamal.